Hi, I'm Dandy, and I'm going to read you something, and I want you to think about it, and let me know what you think. Sit in a quiet room, and should you focus carefully enough, forget all your senses, you will hear the sounds you're capable of. What next is the part we stumble over. It's the deconstruction of what that sound means to each of us. Is that faint tapping the sound of the breeze knocking at a branch on your window? Is it a foreign object needing to be feared and distrusted? Is it there at all? Do we drown out our questionable noises with music? If we don't hear it, surely it isn't there. The common choice is to delude oneself. Dive deep into fantasy. We hide ourselves from reality. Only doubt is the destroyer of self-belief, something that animals don't seem to have. They don't frown. They don't doubt unless the other person doubts first. Doubt is driven by fear, and fear is a natural instinct designed to protect us. As the final hunters of this earth, not the final hunters really, it is only natural that we would create the best and worst way of protecting and providing for ourselves. The complicated way we go about organising ourselves in order that we only attract the right things and inevitably attract the wrong ones in the process. This fantasy we devote ourselves to, we forget about what we need and go for what we want. The consequences of going for what we want rather than what we need gives us no respect for ourselves. We don't understand ourselves. We have not earned the right, and we do not care about it. Look at the internet, a world where we can create any reality we so desire, one where we can present ourselves as the most honest or the most deceptive perceptions of ourselves. We are whatever we desire. People will choose this world over reality because they do not have to fight to be whatever they want. They are not prevented from achieving as long as they have some way to achieve it. Be that money or knowledge, the quick fix never works too well. We're destroying ourselves and our world with quick fixes. This world isn't a quick fix. It's helping people to express themselves and unite and become more than just this shallow form. The human tally chart of faith and religion. Why don't I show people we want the same things but choose different ways to achieve it? Is it in our nature to never understand one another? Is that yet another way of controlling our survival, stopping us from choosing crossing our genetic makeup? Are we entering the end of the world? We have to care for our future, learn from the past and present. We can't ignore it. We'd never survive. The strength to continue save this world and what it is in it is futile, maybe, but what is the harm in wanting it to last that bit longer? We might as well all die tomorrow otherwise. Where would the fun be in that? We must support one another. Just continue to exist alongside each other. We're more than animals, but we are animals. We're the caretakers of this earth, and we should remember this. We do not own it. We are merely allowed to be on it. The world, the wind, the rain, the soil, the sun, it's everything natural. Heaven and hell is what we make this earth. It's the world we live in. And we should strive to achieve a better state of equality. We don't. It's an ideal to turn away from greed, to embrace feeling. To me, heaven is equality and hell is inequality, division, divide. Outcast, suffering. These aren't the right words to use. They're too heavily embedded in a religious context, one which I don't necessarily agree with on the whole. But it's an analogy. An analogy. A room for two, a way of explaining 2 rooms. They're not separate, they are a part of each other. It's all one and the same is what I'm trying to say. Open to interpretation. There is so much room for misunderstanding. Will we ever truly understand each other? No. Yes. But is it worth trying? We cannot stop this earth from ending, but we can slow it down. We speed it up. After all, our doubt will destroy us. We doubt each other, we doubt ourselves, entering a situation assuming the worst, behaving in a manner of distrust or self-doubt, and those around you will doubt the person along with you. We can travel in time, but in our minds, change events to alter our futures, destroy unhelpful perceptions of this world and create a more balanced and successful life. It's just an analogy, so overcomplicated and so simple. That's the first time I've ever done anything like that. It took me a while, and I'm not reading very emotively, but it'd be interesting to hear what anyone thought of that. Go easy or not, maybe that's what I need. Challenge me. It'd be nice to hear. Thank you.